Good evening, everyone. Welcome to Banao Bharat's Trading for Living Mondays session. Another very good day for our Indian markets and a very good close also. So here we can see today's activity on Nifty opens at around 19,300. Straight away after having crossed the 19,000 and the all-time high, Nifty has not stopped even for a single day. This is the third day in a row we are seeing fantastic open, very good movement during the day and also closing at the highest point in time. Today Nifty opens at around 19,300 and from there on goes up for few candles and makes a high at around 19,410, then comes back little bit and after that once again climbs back and closes near to the highs of 19,420. So this is the action on the Nifty chart. On the Bank Nifty also, the day has been very good for Bank Nifty traders. Opens at around 44,906 and goes up to 45,445, almost 500 points intraday movement. Towards the end it has closed at around 45,288. Kind of Bank Nifty has a sideways movement for the day. You can see here opens 44,906, very quickly goes up and makes a high of 45,445 within the third candle, and from there on large part of the day it has been in the kind of sideways but on the towards the top end, which means we cannot conclude anything out of this price data except that yes, bullish trend is continuing and there is no nearby reversals, and there is these kind of consolidations have to set up for a good pullback and then move once again higher. So these are the index level activities. Quickly we will go into some of the banking stocks today. We will see what happened in HDFC. You can see here HDFC is in an uptrend, opens at around 2,847, goes up to 2,928, almost 80 points from the open. Yesterday's close or Friday's close was at around 2,828 and comes back and closes at around 2,847. A kind of top would have been made in HDFC. We need to wait for more data points to emerge, but for now looks like HDFC has made a top at 2,928 and it has come down and it has not seen any kind of pullback even towards the close. Closes at 2,877, but a kind of intermediate top might have been in place in HDFC. This is HDFC Bank, opens at around 1710, goes up to 1760 and from there on by the time it closes at around 1728. So after having made some new highs very early in the day, in the third or the fourth candle, all of these banking stocks make one kind of a high and after that they come down little bit and kind of close on the sideways note only. So most of the activities today in the banking stocks looks like opens well, goes and makes a new high very quickly in the first, third or fourth candle. After that little bit comes down and moves in the sideways range. Let us see how the ICICI Bank chart slightly different. Opens at around 940 and from there on goes up to 952, comes down little bit, again goes until 952 levels, again comes back and closes at around 947. Not a weak close, but definitely not closed towards the top. It has made two tops intraday itself. You can see here one top was at around 11 o'clock at 952 and spent some time below the day's high of 952. Once again attempts 952, goes up to 952.25 and from there on now comes back and closes at 947. So this is the chart of ICICI Bank. Let us see SBI on the intraday time frame. It is one-sided, opens at 577, goes up to 590 and closes at around the highest point in time. So you can say private banks opens well, goes and makes a new high within first 1 hour and then comes down little bit and moves into the sideways zone. But coming to SBI, it has got a very smooth uptrend. You can see here Friday's chart, it was in the sideways movement, and today it breaks out and closes very well. So on the whole, we can say, like, it was a very good day for the bulls, no disappointments. Even all of those people who have not entered at the breakout, who have missed the bus in the last week, still those who have played the markets today on the long side definitely would have seen some positive outcome, because none of them have actually reversed in a big way. In the sense, most of the stocks have opened well and they have given enough time. Almost 1 hour they were above the first candle highs, and after that they have been moving into the sideways zone but towards the top end itself, and some of the stocks were in a very clear uptrend. So these are the stock observations. How tomorrow pans out, we'll have to wait and watch. But looking at the indexes, I would say there are no nearby reversals. So definitely this market is not the market to be shorted. You need to be long, or you have to stay away and wait for new buy levels. Many a times it so happens, like, the rally is so ferocious, it is almost like, impossible to enter. We watch the price action in disbelief and we do not, like, enter it. The same thing would have happened for many traders in the month of March, on March 20th, when the Nifty and Bank Nifty and the indexes gapped up. Nobody had a conviction to, like, enter even in the shorter time frame of intraday. But from there on, we know, like, how from March 20th onwards this rally has been very ferocious, moving one-sided without any correction, even without spending much on the sideways movement on the top. It's just went on to break all-time highs, and once it takes out all-time high and the 19,000 levels, well, it's been 3 days now. All 3 days it has had a fantastic close, and today Nifty closes almost 19,411, which means, like, this is the futures price. On the spot, if you see, we are closed at 19,330. Even on the spot, around from the spot breakout levels, if you watch, 400 points away from the breakout in just 2 to 3 days session. Even before people, like, calculate and evaluate what to do at the all-time high levels, market doesn't give any chance. So there is one small lesson here. How do we play the breakouts? Many a times there is a discussion in the technical forums. When there is a breakout, should we to wait for kind of pullback and then enter, or at the breakout point should we to enter? In fact, in my trend following system, I always enter at the reversal point or the breakout point. I don't wait for the market to go higher, come back a little bit, and then once again take a re-entry on the fall. In fact, why I take at that level is because the levels that we enter, they are already traded levels. They are not the new levels. They are already traded. They have already made certain breakout points or certain highs and certain lows. We generally enter at highs and lows. So since that high or low already has been placed on the chart by the traders, at that particular point there was a buy and there was a sell, there was a transaction at that particular point. So once again, like, we should not be waiting for after the breakout, we should not be waiting for once again, like, retracement. So in my opinion, if anybody is trading the breakouts, please observe breakouts and enter at right at the breakout level itself, so that you will not miss out on the trend. Many a times, like this time, once the trend picks up, it will not stop, it will just keep going. Many a times it has happened, like, once the trend emerges, it just flies away. Yes, sometimes there will be retracement back to those breakout points, but we don't know whether there will be retracement happening or not. So if the retracement does not happen, then we miss out on the trend. Many a times, since we play the highs and lows, our entries are very minimum. We don't enter many a times on the long or on the short side. Our entries are, our trades itself are very minimum. That being the case, when we are getting a trade, there is no point in missing out on the trade waiting for the retracement. So in my method, if people are watching my systems, if you see a breakout point, and that is the point to enter, not to think twice. So having said that, this was today's Nifty and Bank Nifty analysis. One another important update I forgot to mention, like today is Guru Purnima. Just we all know how important the role of a guru in everybody's life. Take this aspect seriously and have a guru in your mind and stick to their principles, their paths. We need to have one guru in our life. So, and always stick to their path and their philosophies. That will always give us some kind of a progress in life. So wishing everyone a very happy Guru Purnima. And one more update is starting July, I am associating myself with a financial app organization called as StockEdge. I will be updating my analysis on their app also. In case you people are interested, it is a financial app which has, and it's a SEBI registered app. So lot many participants are there in that app. As of now, I guess around 20,000 people are already using the app. It has got very good fundamental information and technical information, and many of the leading technical analysts as well as fundamental analysts put their opinions, put their analysis on the app. So if you really want a very authentic and well informed decision making process for yourself, then definitely this app called StockEdge will definitely help you. So this is the club. They have something called as community, StockEdge community. They have clubs. In that they have different communities for various ideas. It could be ideas based on fundamentals, ideas based on technicals, and purely some of the other kind of informations, all relevant to enhance our financial knowledge. So people who are interested in getting good and authentic financial data and information and kind of a good analysis, then I would suggest you people join the StockEdge club or StockEdge app by paying some very minimum subscription fees. Of course, if you become part of that, my analysis will be available there also. You can have a detailed look once you become a member of the StockEdge club. So having said that, let us once again meet tomorrow with the Fin Nifty expiry. I have nothing much to say for today. Let us once again meet tomorrow for a Fin Nifty expiry. Until then, Om Swasti.